How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we are not doing a subreddit video because I'm lazy and I didn't feel like doing one today. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing the sunglasses, it's because I look even more tired than usual today. So I'm hiding the fact. The longer my beard and moustache gets, the more tired I seem to look. I think it's draining my life essence. So today we are going to be looking at 23 signs that you're secretly a narcissist masquerading as a sensitive introvert. Now, this article has a whole lot of reading before you actually get to the signs. I will put a link in the description if you guys care enough to actually read. I do not, so we're just gonna get to the actual list. So first of all, we have a 1 to 5. I'm gonna have to write this down. Sure, we'll write it on my hand because I'm prepared. 1 being very uncharacteristic or untrue, strongly disagree. 5 being the opposite. Question 1. I become entirely absorbed in thinking about my personal affairs, my health, my cares, or my relations to others. I'm gonna go with neutral. Whoops. I'm gonna go with a neutral on that. I am very aloof. When it comes down to it, I'm just dead inside. So that's gonna be a 3. Number 2, my feelings are easily hurt by ridicule or the slighting remarks of others. Absolutely untrue. I do not care what people think about me at all. I know I get in arguments in my comments, but that's because people have stupid political opinions and think that guns are not a problem. I'm gonna defend my political views when people's lives are at stake, okay? When I enter a room, I often become self-conscious and feel that the eyes of others are upon me. Not really. I'm gonna go for a 2 there. I don't think people care at all. I don't take notice of other people, so other people are not gonna take notice of me. Nobody cares. I dislike sharing the credit of an achievement with others. Absolutely not. If something I do was a collaboration, the other people absolutely deserve credit for doing that. I think we're learning that I'm not actually an introvert here. I think that's what's happening. I like to think of myself as an extroverted introvert. I can go to parties and I can talk to groups of people and I can be extroverted, but it is exhausting and I will get very tired afterwards and I'll have to recharge for like 2 months. That's the kind of person I am. Social encounters tire me out, whereas staying at home recharges me. I feel that I have enough on my hand without worrying about other people's troubles. Absolutely disagree. I think that if other people are having problems, they should be able to vent them to me and they should be able to talk to me about it, because I spent most of my life with imposter syndrome, thinking that my issues weren't real and that other people have it far worse than me and that I should feel bad about feeling bad. So I don't want other people to feel the same way. If you're feeling bad, talk to people about it because you deserve to. I feel that I am temperamentally different from most people. What does that even mean? I'm gonna go for a hard neutral on that because I don't know what that even means. We have gotten, so far we haven't had above a 3. I often interpret the remarks of others in a personal way. If it's someone that's really close to me and I feel like they are making a stab at something personal, then I might interpret it weirdly. If it's an absolute stranger, I really won't care, so we'll go with another 3. I easily become wrapped up in my own interests and forget the existence of others. 5. I get wrapped up in YouTube and streaming and forget that I have other commitments and I don't wake up till 5 PM most days. So any plans that I could make, I'm never going to make it in time for. I dislike being with a group unless I know that I am appreciated by at least one of those present. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 4 on that. Like, if I'm hanging out with a group of people that I don't think like me, I'm not gonna enjoy hanging out with them. Like, unless I'm there with a friend who I know wants me there, what's the point of me being there if nobody likes me? That's my view on it. I am secretly put out or annoyed when other people come to me with their troubles, asking me for their time and sympathy. Absolutely not. Like, I've said this already. If you have issues, hit me up with them. I will help if I can. I am jealous of good-looking people. What is there to be jealous of? I mean, no, I'm not really a jealous person when it comes to something like that, especially something that I can't change, so nope, we're gonna go for a 1. I tend to feel humiliated when criticized. Not really. We're gonna go for a 2. Nah, if I make a mistake and I'm criticized for it, you know, that's my mistake. Sure, I made the mistake. I will try not to make that mistake in future. Criticizing someone based on mistakes they made is important for personal growth. I wonder why other people aren't more appreciative of my good qualities. I sometimes wonder that. I'm gonna go for a neutral. I don't know. I don't talk to people enough for it to really be one of those things where I'm like, people don't appreciate me enough. But then I do make 3 YouTube videos a week and I average like 30 views. And I put a lot of work into these videos, and this video's gonna have like 10, so, you know, people don't appreciate. Okay, we're going up to a 4. People don't appreciate my YouTube videos enough.
Not.
I tend to see other people as being either great or terrible. Nope, I strongly disagree with that. There are some people that I'm just like, sure, you're okay. I sometimes have fantasies about being violent without knowing why. Okay, doesn't everybody? Isn't that why we have, you know, violent video games? I thought everybody fantasized about that kind of thing at some point. I thought we evolved to enjoy violence because we need to kill stuff to survive. So, yeah, fine, we'll go for a 4. I agree. I am especially sensitive to success and failure. I mean, if I was sensitive to failure, I would have given up on this YouTube channel months ago. So nope, that's a 1. I have problems that nobody else seems to understand. Absolutely not. I have problems, sure, but they are problems that millions of people suffer from because they are well-known mental illnesses, so people understand them, sure. I try to avoid rejection at all costs. I'm not the best person at handling rejection, it has to be said. I don't avoid it at all costs. Usually I will just skate over it and maybe not put myself in a position where it has to happen, but sometimes it has to, so we're gonna go for a 4. We've only had 1 5 so far. My secret thoughts, feelings, and actions would horrify some of my friends. 2, I don't think so, but you never know. I mean, it's not like I'm like secretly plotting to murder them all or something. I tend to become involved in relationships in which I alternately adore and despise the other person. What? I tend to end up in relationships where I either hate or love the person. I guess 4. I do have people that I strongly dislike and people that I strongly like, so I guess. Even when I am in a group of friends, I often feel very alone and uneasy. I'm gonna go for a 4 on that one. Like, I can put myself in a position where I'm like very vocal and loud in a group of friends, but also there are times where I'm like, I don't really say anything and I'm quiet and I just sort of watch everything going on without really involving myself in it. So, yeah. I resent others who have what I lack. Absolutely not. If you have earned something that I'm striving towards earning, then good on you. You did what I haven't been able to do yet. That's like saying, I hate every YouTuber that has more subs than me because they have more subs than me. It's like, no, like, good on them for getting them. One day I'll get there, I'm sure. It's just gonna take a lot of work. I'm the same with everything else in my life. Like, good on you for getting somewhere I couldn't.
Betrayal.
And I think this is the last question. Defeat or disappointment usually Defeat or disappointment usually shame or anger me, but I try not to show it. I do get... So when I'm playing certain video games, I do get pretty angry at some things. For Honor, especially, I get real mad at. But at the end of it, when I turn off the game, I go back to living my life. I don't fester in it. It doesn't make me permanently angry. I'm not stuck in a state of anger from whatever that was. So I'm gonna go with a 2. I'm gonna go with a 2 because that doesn't really make me that angry. That's not really a thing. Done. Now add together all the numbers to come up with a total score. Right, let's get up a calculator because I'm lazy. Does Windows have a calculator built in? Nope. Okay, we're gonna Google a calculator. This is it. This is quality content. We got a total score of 55. Now, a score of 55. How did you do? If you thought on some of these, oh dear lord, that's so me, don't panic. As I mentioned, there's some overlap between this scale and other tests that measure introversion and sensitivity. Cool. In reason, the average score on this scale was in the mid-upper 60s, so if your score hovered around that range, you're about the average in covert narcissism. If your score was below 40, you scored very low in covert narcissism. If, however, your score was 82 and above, you scored high in the covert narcissism, and if your score was above, if your score was above 97, well, you might want to own yourself as a card-carrying covert narcissist, instead of constantly telling people to stop criticizing you because your sensitive, introverted soul can't handle it. We got 55, so I am in the solid center. I am slightly below average narcissist. What do I do with this information? I am just a bit introverted, I guess. Ultimately, I'm just a bit of an introvert. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you made it this far into the video, then that means you like my video, and thank you for that. And go check out some of my other content because you might enjoy it too. I have a Patreon. The link is in the description if you want to support my content. And I will be streaming every Thursday and Saturday at 8 o'clock UK time till 11 o'clock UK time. I'm currently playing Hollow Knight, and that's been really fun, so drop by my Twitch and say hi. I mostly do Reddit content on this channel, so check out some of that. I also have a VR playlist, so maybe check that out. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.